Alright guys, it's the Real Under here again today, and today guys I'm doing another Wolves transfer news and rumours. So let's get straight into it. Aston Villa lost the playoff final yesterday, and that means for Wolves that we will be the only West Midlands team in the Premier League this season for the first time in English football. However guys, it also means we've now been heavily linked with a move for Jack Grealish along with Leicester City for around £23 million. The price tag could be a little bit too high for some, and some people are saying we've been linked with better players like Anderson, Talisca and that. But me personally guys, Jack Grealish, when he's on his game, he's a great attacking threat. He can be creative, he can play in that attacking role in the midfield, he can play in central midfield as well, and he can also play on the wing. So it's a good utility player as well. He's also very young, I think he's at the age of 21, 22 now. And to be honest guys, every time I watch him, I do feel that there is that bit of excitement with him as well, and he can drive teams forward, and that is exactly what he did for Villa yesterday. He was by far their best threat. So for me guys, if we was after Jack Grealish to play alongside Neves in that midfield or come off the bench or whatever, I do think it would be a decent signing. The only problem with Jack Grealish is the consistency needed. However, with a manager like Nuno, maybe that's what he needs. Also guys, Villa and Wolves were linked with Moussa Moraga before the playoff final yesterday. He's Porto striker, 22 goals in 29 appearances, £35 million release clause, but they reckon he might go for a bit cheaper, for about 23 to 25 million. Now the thing about that guys is if Villa had got promoted, they could be in with a chance of signing him. But now that they haven't and they are stuck in the Championship, it means that financial fair play could mean that Villa won't be able to afford him and we'll have to look somewhere else. Which means it could be for Wolves to take him. And to be honest guys, it's not the Premier League and he hasn't got the experience in the Premier League and that. However, 22 goals in 29 appearances this season, that is nearly one goal every appearance really. And that would be something that we need. And if he could fit into our style of playing that as well, it could be a really good striker in the making. Experience isn't everything, as the playoff final showed yesterday. Also guys, we've been linked with Joseph de Souza. He's a Fenerbahce midfielder, scored 12 goals in 110 appearances. And for me guys, he looks more like the CS type, the get stuck in type, the CDM kind of role. Which would also be kind of good because if CS was to pick up an injury or when a bit off form, you want a player who can do just as well as him to come in. And Joseph de Souza could be that player for us. Also guys, a left-sided winger as well. Well, that's where he prefers to play. Elia used to play for Southampton. He's 31 years old and he's moved to the Turkish league after playing for Southampton. Didn't do the best at Southampton, but for this season guys, 8 goals and 5 assists in the Turkish league. Okay, he did have a bit of a stint in Southampton, but many players also have stints and then go on to become better players. So for me guys, contributing to 13 goals off that left-sided wing could be something worth taking a shot at, because we do need as much experience and quality as possible to help this team challenge higher up in the Premier League. Also guys, this is a ridiculous one for me. A lot of sources are saying that Wolves should try and sign Mario Balotelli. Now signing Mario Balotelli, it was at Man City, scored quite a few goals, did very well there. Moved abroad, did alright there as well. Moved to Liverpool and didn't fit in with their style of play. And to be honest guys, I do think as a big central striker he would be quite good for us, but would he fit in with our style of play? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, and I think it is too much of a risk. If he hit the ground running and was great for us, I think it would be a fantastic signing. If he didn't, it would be a very terrible signing indeed. They reckon for about 19 to 20 million as well as his worth. I think there's better players out there that can fit into our style of play, so for now I'd say no to Mario Balotelli. The final player guys is a full back as well, preferably a right wing back. He's like well, right back slash wing back is where he likes to play, and it's João Cancelo. So I don't know if I've pronounced it right, but it's something like João Cancelo or something like that. But he is a full back. He's been linked with a move to Man United as well. He spent the season on loan at Inter Milan from Valencia as well. He's 23 years old, and you guessed it guys, he's an agent of Mendes as well. So, not an agent, a client of Mendes. An agent of Mendes. He's a client of Mendes as well, anyway, guys. And that would also strengthen the link with us. It is somewhere we need to strengthen, to be honest, guys. He can play right back, left back, and sometimes as a winger. But he's more of a full back sort of role. Personally, guys, that will be a decent signing because we do need to add depth across the full-backs as well. I do like Doherty and I do like Douglas, and I would like to see them start in the Premier League, but we do need that backup because that is something we didn't quite have last season. Like when we played Hull and there was no Doherty, Oscar Rasmussen did come on and did get a goal, so fair play to the young kid. So it did give him an opportunity, but in the Premier League, that could be a risk that pays off or that damages you. So we do just need that bit of backup just to add that bit of quality. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Those are all the Wolves transfer news and rumours that I found and that have been up to date or whatever. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Would you buy Jack Grealish? Would you buy Balotelli? Would you buy any of these players? Who would you like to see come down to Molineux? And I'll speak to you guys later.